Alright guys, I was ready to review a totally different cigar, but this came in. For those that you don't know, you should know. The La Flor Dominicana Andalusian Bull. It was the best cigar in 2006, still one of the best cigars in the world, and personally for me, the hardest dang thing to find in the world. I finally got it shipped to me from the Dominican Republic. I ordered two of them at a cheap price. I didn't know if they're going to be real, and they are definitely real because you can't fake that shape. That shape was actually bought from an antique mold that the owner found in Belgium. And that's what this one's based off of. The mold is called the Andalusia. And since he was from Spain, he named it the Andalusian Bull. It's a Ecuadorian Habano wrapper with a hybrid Dominican filler and binder. It's absolutely beautiful to look at. It is beautiful to smell. And I have never smoked one of these. This is going to be the first time. And yeah. Tonight I'm also going to pair it with something special because, well, it deserves it. And I also got a beer too, just in case it gets a little too heavy. And I haven't smoked it before. I can drink a beer, calm it down a little bit. That's a heavy pour of scotch. Alright, and I've been waiting for this one ever since I went to the mail. It was in a beautiful Ziploc bag with the 69 Bolivar pack. And yeah, I was like, I don't even have to take this one out and put it in my humidor. I'm smoking this thing tonight. I know I promised I was going to review a bad cigar. Tomorrow I'll post a bad cigar review. One of a cigar I know I'm going to hate. If I like it, well, that's going to surprise us both because I really don't think I will. Alright, I'm going to do a V-cut real quick. I'm going to go grab my ashtray. I forgot it. Alright guys, got my ashtray now. Oh, it smells beautiful. Oh, that regular draw through. They're absolutely fucking amazing. I don't think I've ever cussed on one of these videos. Glad I'm marking not safe for children. But it's amazing. They say it's a bit hard to light compared to the ring gauge because it's 6.5 inches, 64 ring gauge. The price is vary anywhere from $15 to $48 I found on the internet. The box price I found where I got these from was $140, but you can find some of them for $600. Just crazy price differences. I guess because they're that hard to find. It's going to be a long toast. This is actually 2017, so the year after they won the best cigar. This one's a vintage from 2017, so it's 3 years old. Make it a little bit of a sharpshooter. I think I'm going to do a deeper V-cut on it. Okay. It had a good draw, but I was just trying to go through too tiny of a cut. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm not giving the other one away. Just telling you that right now. It's tastes a little bit like hickory wood. It's got that leather aftertaste, but it's got a crazy spice that most people don't pick up on it. Um, I know because I have it in my pantry right now. Spanish saffron. Tastes a little bit like Spanish saffron, just that richness of it. It's got a beautiful, thick, creamy smoke. I gotta try it with this Stewart's. That's a blend made in heaven. The double aged Stewart's with Andalusian Bull. Actually, I think this thing will pair good if anything. Let's try it with the beer. Pairs good with the beer, but not as good as the scotch. It's just the taper on that thing. I was afraid they're going to send me like some horrible torpedo cigar that wasn't right, because every now and then you find it too good to be true on there. And I was thinking it's worth the $20 risk. PayPal, I did the insurance part of it, paid extra $2. $22 plus $3 shipping, so $25 total for 2 Andalusian Bulls from 2017. No way that sounded right. It was. It's too bad they sold out. Guys, this was rated 96 back then. And they say it had taste of cumin and tanginess. I'm not getting any of that at all. This is saffron on the retro, a little bit. Nice hickory wood. Leather flavor, sweetness, definitely sweetness on the back end. If it stays like this, it'll be the best cigar I ever smoked. I love my Rocky Patel 1979s, but every now and then they live up to the hype. This one definitely has. So far. We got a long way to go, and I'm going to enjoy the next 120 minutes it says to take to smoke this. Oh man. I can't even tell you guys. This thing's definitely finding a spot in my humidor, for sure. I don't even want to smoke the other one until I get another one. I feel like Gollum on Lord of the Rings. My precious. Alright guys, I'm going to kick back and enjoy this, and I'll come back to y'all on the next ash, but on the first ash, we'll see how long we can get it. And I'll be back with you guys. See you in a few. Still haven't ashed yet. Feels like it's going to fall any time, but that is just... Nah, that thing's well constructed. Still tastes it actually got even more amazing. I mean, it tastes great. Um, that woodsy flavor kind of went down a little bit, mellowed out. I would say this is a medium body. I mean, nowhere close to full, medium to mild. It's a nice one. And that leather taste is still there. More sweetness is picked up. Less spice, even on a retro. It's just turned out to be a more even amazing cigar than when I started smoking it. Pairing well with the scotch. Poured way too much scotch. I'm not used to that brown ice cube yet. Great smoke though, guys. Can't say enough about the construction of it. The amazing draw. I mean, just the color of the oily wrapper is absolutely wonderful. Well, guys, I'm going to come back with y'all after this ash falls off. I'm going to kick back and enjoy it. It's already been about 30 minutes for this much. Probably a little bit longer. Actually, yeah, about 35 minutes. So we'll see how long it lasts and definitely tell you what it tastes like, what it's changing to. Alright, guys, I'll be back. Alright, guys. Still going strong. Doesn't show any sign of falling. It is great smoke. That's just all the flavors that were in it first have refined, become even smoother, even better. The taste of hickory is still there, but it's more of a smoked, nice light flavor hickory. Still has that nice leathery taste, really thick, creamy, buttery smoke. Saffron still barely there, getting sweeter on the back end. It's an amazing smoke, guys. Now I see why they're so hard to find. I know a guy that says the reason why endangered species are endangered most of the time is because they taste good. This is an endangered species and it tastes good. So I'm going to tell you how it keeps going. We'll see how long this ash lasts. If I come back and there's no ash on there, it's on the floor and my wife's mad at me. So, but I'm going to see how long I can make it last. I'll be back with you guys. Alright, guys, about halfway through the cigar and still going strong. I'm going to have to ash it at this point. I wanted to say how long ago, but I don't have to clean up the mess. So, woo, it was barely hanging on. Got like its flavor has gotten a little bit away from the woodsy, away from the hickory flavor into kind of like a roasted nut flavor almost. It's really good. I'd have to say more of a roasted cedar flavor than nut. Yeah, definitely roasted cedar because it doesn't have that aftertaste. It tastes really absolutely amazing. It's got that little bit of leather on the back end, still gotten sweeter and sweeter with the smoke. It's absolutely amazing and wonderful. Yeah, it's been over an hour now smoking this. Looks like I have about another hour to go. Tastes really great, and I'll be back with you all in the next ash. I've been smoking this for an hour and a half. I'm glad that it's never ending because I don't want it to end. It has not changed since the last time I ashed. The flavor is just as good. Absolutely amazing. The scotch has gotten a lot lower. Might have to go grab a refill in a few minutes. But it is just the best cigar I ever smoked. And this difference between this and the 1979, the 1979 and everything else is just hands above, hands above. And if you don't understand that, that's a horse term where you measure in hands. Hands above. This is hands above that. It's an amazing shape, amazing smoke, amazing construct. It's not too complex. It's just complex enough to make you appreciate what's inside of it. Simple enough to make you love the simple things about it. It is a perfect balance of cigars. He named it after his mother country, the Andalusian Bull, and after the press that he found, the antique press. They made this particular shape. If you wonder why these things are so hard to find, there's only one press. They've made copies of it, so there's 10 presses. So there's 10 people rolling 10 cigars at a time. You know how long they have to sit in the press. So it's not going to be a very big mass-produced cigar, so it's going to be small batch. It's like if you took the smoothness and wonderfulness of the 1979 and mixed it with the great and simple flavors of the Perdomo 20-year Maduro. It's I've smoked a lot of Cubans. It is way better than any Cuban cigar I've ever smoked. The 1979 was better than any Cuban cigar, but this one ends the argument. Cuban cigars are not the best in the world anymore. They're held behind. The main thing holding Cuban cigars behind is their tobacco laws. It's like France. France and Italy used to have the best wines in the world. They got hundreds of years old grapevines. And they give you very complex flavors. But in California and southern Texas and places outside there, even in Spain, they make these hybrids and these crossbreeds of the best where you can get all these notes and flavors that you just cannot get out of a wine in France and Italy. It's the same thing with tobacco. Cuba says this is what you grow, this is the way you grow it, this is how it's grown, this is what you can put in it, you can't put any fertilizer, that's it, that's law. And you break a law in Cuba, you find yourself buried in a shallow grave. This is the product of master growers making a hybrid that has all the qualities of a great cigar from a couple different sections and just making the best out of everything. Cuba could catch up. It'd take about 10 years of no tobacco laws. It would take some help from the guys from Nicaragua, Dominican Republic, and Ecuador and stuff. People that have been growing these hybrids for a while, like Davidoff, Rocky Patel, all those farmers that grow for them. But it's going to take it'll take a decade of no tobacco laws there. This is amazing, guys. I just had to explain why it was better than a Cuban, why it's the best cigar I've ever smoked. I think that pretty much barrels it down. That's why when guys post pictures of this or boxes of that, boxes of these, they're coveted, they're liked more than anything, they're shared more than anything, because if you know, you know, and if you don't know, then you don't know what you're missing out on. You gotta go get one as soon as they're available again. If y'all do want the website where I got it from, they said they got more coming in stock, message me on Facebook, Cigar Life, on here. Send me a message, put a comment with information on how to reach you. Guarantee I'll get back to you, tell you where I got them from. I mean, for $10 a piece, that is crazy. Alright guys, I'll be back with you on the next Ash. See you after a little bit. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. It is still smoking great. I'm ready to give it a rating because it is different than the Rocky Patel. and there's always room for a unicorn. That one in a lifetime smoke. I'm gonna rate it dead even with the Rocky Patel 1979. This is a 99. It's not a 96. To me, 96 is instant classic, and 99 is must have. Give it to a guy if he gives you $1,000,000 a year job. Just one of the best smokes you ever smoked in your life. This one you will remember. I'll remember it's Andalusian Bull forever. I mean, no matter how many I smoke, I'm going to remember this one. This is the first one that I smoked, and this is just an amazing cigar. Absolutely. It is heads and shoulders above any cigar out there that I've smoked. There's always that chance that I'm gonna try to age the other one I have for a while, and it may get better. Hopefully, it does not get worse. But this is what you search for when you look for a great cigar. For the price I got it for, I'm just mad I didn't get more. It's absolutely something. I'm telling you. Kind of speechless on this one, to be honest with you. To last 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm telling you, I got another 30 minutes of smoking out of this thing. I'm gonna smoke it down to nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I'm gonna kick back, watch some TV, drink another scotch, finish smoking this, and just enjoy it, man. Well, guys, as always, have a good cigar and a good life. I'll catch you next time on Cigar Life for the next review.